Hi vinyl community, this is Rob coming back for another video. My apologies if one of my aborted attempts at this video has been uploaded. That was that was not intentional. So at the risk of repeating myself, I'm going to try and obviously backtrack and go back over what I discussed before. But in brief, I am looking to do Mazzys whack-a-mole contest, which I noticed was doing the rounds. I was going to do a different video today on a couple of my favorite artists, but I'm still not really very well prepared with those yet, and I needed probably a bit longer to get that together. So I thought I'd have a go at this. So obviously Mazzy, great channel. Watched him plenty of times over the last couple of years or so. Love these whack-a-moles. You know, you never know what he's going to pull out, and he always it's always entertaining. So I thought I'd give that a go. Just a few shout outs to some people who've been very kind, very generous with their spirit towards my initial introduction video and vinyl tag. Randall Weaver, Randy, you were very kind with some help with uploading videos. And clearly I still need it because I'm pretty hopeless technology wise. So Graham at Cracking Vinyl as well. Fabulous channel. He's done some really great videos, particularly one on Kate Bush. It was really interesting. Love that. Working my way through those. Melinda, Hannah in the States, you've both been very supportive and made some nice comments as well. Much appreciated. Trevor the Clever and Julius as well. But there's loads of channels that I'm working my way through. Watch regularly, and I do comment on them as well. Yeah, it's just wonderful to be part of this community, and I'm really looking forward to doing some more videos before too long. So yeah, I'm on the Hop House Lager at the moment, so cheers everybody. Yeah, this is a nice lager beer with a 5% volume. So it's quite heady, especially for a Sunday afternoon. So I'm enjoying this, and yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the whack-a-mole. Okay. So this, as you can see, is my collection as it is at the moment. I don't have any proper storage because this is my my mum's attic that I was originally staying in only temporarily, but it's since become rather an extended stay. So this is 5 boxes, so it's going to be literally pull one record out of each of these, and we'll see where we go. So let's give that a go. So. Oh, okay. Somewhere in the middle. Got there. That's 3. And there we go. As I say, this is completely random. I'm not looking. That's all. 4. Okay. Right, here we are. Back again. Okay. So that was a very random pick from all 5 boxes. So I genuinely didn't know what I was going to be pulling out. So even though they are in alphabetical order. But it was just a stab in the dark, and we have what we have. So what have we got here? Okay, the first one is this 10cc How Dare You. This is their fourth studio album. I'm sure a lot of you know this, you've seen it. I know I showed sheet music in my last video. This is a great album. It's not their best album. It was the last one, I think, that Godling Cream were part of before they left to do Consequences. But yeah, this has got some decent stuff on it. Yeah, it's got I'm Mandy Fly Me, which was the big single off this. And I think, interestingly, I think it was Steve Jones, was it, from the Sex Pistols, who commented that the guitar break on My Mandy Fly Me was particularly good and inspiring, which, you know, to come from a punk band with that kind of attitude at the time to make a comment like that was pretty remarkable, really. So, but yeah, it's a decent album, and that's 10cc How Dare You. Second one I've picked here is Queen Day at the Races. Again, I think this is the same year, ironically. I think this is 76, I think, off after Night at the Opera. Again, it's not one of my favourite Queen albums. I do like their early catalogue, but probably prefer Sheer Heart Attack or Night at the Opera. But yeah, I mean, this has obviously got the classic Somebody to Love On, which is a beautiful ballad. You know, gatefold. I'm sure you've all seen this anyway. So yeah, so that's Queen Day at the Races. Okay, third one I've picked here is I showed in my first video Bert Jansch's second album. That was my pick of last year, my best find. This was a reissue of his 1971 album, I think it was, Rosemary Lane. So yeah, this is a reissue on this extra label. I would like to get the original of this, but they're quite expensive, and I haven't seen one yet. But this is a lovely album. This is, I think, might have been done while Pentangle were taking a bit of a break. I'm not quite sure about that, but lovely artwork there on the front that was done by his wife, Bert's wife. Yeah, this is beautiful. It's got a fantastic version of Renadine on as well, which is a beautiful, beautiful ballad. And of course, he's playing Bert Jansch is just fantastic. Very, very influential UK folk artist, you know. Yeah, would like to do a video on Bert at some stage, talk more in depth about his stuff, because his playing and his style is definitely very inspirational. So yeah, so that's my number 3, Bert Jansch, Volume 4, Rosemary Lane. Okay, this next one is, I guess, a prog classic. This is Genesis's Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. Yeah, this is a pretty phenomenal concept album, isn't it? I guess it's significant because it was the last one, obviously, that was made with Peter Gabriel in the band, and I think it was made under duress, difficult circumstances. I think his wife was quite poorly at the time, and I think the other band members weren't particularly supportive of Gabriel at this time, because he was sort of rushing back from the hospital, seeing his wife, and going to the studio. So I think the recording sessions were quite protracted, but I mean, it's a brilliant concept album from beginning to end, isn't it? You know, this Puerto Rican street kid, you know, on the streets of New York, and kind of nightmarish scenarios. Some of the sequences on here and the songs are very dreamlike, and yeah, it's a great album. It's a classic for its time, and certainly one of my favourites in their catalogue. So, and that's Genesis Land Lies Down on Broadway. Okay, so this is number 5, my last one, and this is a classic glam rock from the early 70s. $1 Billion Babies, Alice Cooper. Yeah, this is, I think, one of his biggest albums. I think was a great album. The hits off this: Elected, Hello Hooray. What else is on there? No More Mr. Nice Guy. Of course, you've got this great gimmick with the banknote here. This isn't an original copy. I think I bought this in the 80s, so this is a reissue, but they were still reissuing them with the banknote. I think the original inner sleeve had the lyrics and everything on it as well. So I do see them now and again. I don't think they're expensive. So, but yeah, so that's my five picks from my collection for Mazzys competition. So thanks a lot, guys. Again, it's quite a short one, this one. I will be hoping to do maybe if I can do a video a week, that would be great. I'm not going to promise that because, you know, that doesn't always happen. Life gets in the way, circumstances and so on. So, yeah, if you've watched this, thanks again. Really appreciate that. A bit hurried, this one. So, yeah, I'll hopefully be a little bit better prepared next time. So, but anyway, good luck for everybody with the competition. Thanks again to Mazzy for putting the competition together. Great idea. And good luck, everyone, and speak soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.